Outcome Productions podcast.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Outcome Production Podcast. Today we have the one and only John Bay.
What's up? What's good? What it do, my people?
What's good, bros? Today we're going to talk about your music career.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
So tell me a little about you.
Yeah. I'm actually excited to talk about music, bro, because I'll be doing this podcast thing, but I don't really talk about my music.
Exactly.
So it's pretty dope to do it. Well, who is John B? Hey, John B's a bad motherfucker who believes in himself, baby. That's what it is, But I got my own thing going on, bro, business-wise, entrepreneur in the fitness space. But, music is still a passion of mine that I still do. So, it's good to be here, bro.
Hell yeah. How do you decided to start the music career? Like, how did it all started?
It's actually, I don't even remember, bro. I just know that it's always been inside of me, man. My grandpa was a member of the Mariachi Vargas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the music was just kind of always there. I remember being a little kid and my grandpa gave my cousin a guitar. My other cousin, he gave another instrument. And to me, he handed me the microphone.
Oh, shit.
And that's how he wanted it to be. He wanted me to be the vocalist. And so I just kind of grew up like that, bro. And I always liked music. And, I realized I had a little creative side because I would hear some instrument or some beat and I would just start singing a hook to it.
Okay.
Right. And I was like, okay, maybe I should go record this shit and see how it sounds. And that's how it happened.
That's badass. Do you remember the first time you recorded that?
I do remember the first hook, bro. It was actually an English song, and the song was called The Way You Do.
Okay.
The Way You Do. That was the name of the song. And one day I'll re-record it because I think I could make it a badass song now. Back then, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro,
Yeah.
I bought a little karaoke machine, and I just hit record on the tape, and I started singing over it. It sounded like shit because there's no effects. But it still sounded good, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find a real studio. And the first studio I recorded at was all the way clear the fuck up in Ogden. I don't remember these guys' names, but they liked the song and we recorded it for real. So
hell yeah. So what type of music do you do? Like, what's your genre?
Nowadays it's more in the Latin space, right?
Okay.
It is in Spanish, but I've always liked to sing. Right. So whatever it is I'm doing, it has to have some type of melody so that I can sing it more, not rap it. I like to sing it. So I like to say I was ahead of my time, bro, because people would throw on a reggaeton beat for me. Yeah. And I would sing to it. But back then, nobody sang to reggaeton.
Exactly. So, it was just like hip-hop type.
Yeah, everybody would just yell. Right? Everybody was just screaming into the beat. And so people would be like, oh, that's not going to work, bro. It's reggaeton. And now everybody sings. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, you should have let me do my thing.
Hell yeah, man. Now, can you share a decisive moment in your life that has made a difference on who you are in the music career, obviously?
A decisive moment that's defined who I am? Is that what you said?
When in your music career, like that made a difference in you?
I think it was when we finally started getting on stage and people started seeking us out, right? Like people wanted to hear 4L. I had a group back in the days called 4L. And, I was the lead vocalist. I was the one writing the songs, writing the hooks. But at the time, I didn't want to do music by myself. So I'm like, I was a little bit shy, right? So I was like, man, I'm just going to start a group so that it's me and the homies having fun, making music. And I think after we did our first show, my phone just started blowing up. Everybody wanted 4L on their stage. And that's when I knew, okay, man, I think people like what we fucking doing. And then all the other local artists here started really hating on me. And that's when I knew if they're hating, bro, it's because I got motherfucking talent, So that's when I was like, I'm going to stick with it then. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you have any crazy stories like when you perform, anything like that?
Oh, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, I think I let it get to my head. That's for sure, because every time I would get off stage, it was like all the girls would just rush me. And, I just felt like I felt like I was bigger than I was. Yeah. And I think that was one of my downfalls with the music, bro, is that after that, I wasn't really even into the music. It was more into the girls and into picking up girls. And that's why I did it. Be careful, you fellas out there, man. You make music and you do good and the girlies are after you. It's all good and dandy, but stay focused.
Right. Now, have you come across to any challenges in the music career? I'm assuming, right? Because it's not an easy career.
Nah, I mean, there's been a lot of challenges, bro. I think the biggest challenge that we faced and that we had is that there was no social media back then like there is today. I believe if 4L would have grown up in the era of social media, I think we would have done some pretty big, heavy fucking things, bro. Like back then, we had to go record our own album. We had to go print the album on a CD, y'all. Like we had a CD, you know, and we had to figure out how to do all this shit. No promotion skills, nothing. And, you know, people take advantage of you. We had several people that were like, hey, bro, let me manage you. I can get you paid. I can get you money. And we let people manage us and always screwed us over money-wise, you know?
Damn.
It just happens, bro. Especially when you don't know the business side of music, because music is a business.
Definitely. Now, if you could go back in time and talk to the young Be, what would you tell him?
I would tell him, bro, you got talent, baby. Don't let anything fucking take your focus away. Okay, stay focused, stay committed, stay driven, and stay disciplined, and just keep going, bro. And don't quit until you reach it. You're either gonna reach it or you're gonna die trying, like 50 Cent said, right? Get rich or die trying. It's a very true statement, right? The only way you don't make it is if you quit.
True.
It's the day you quit. The day you quit is the day that you failed.
Definitely. Now, do you have any like collab, like someone big that you wanted to do, like either if it's alive or dead, that you ever want to do?
You know what, bro? I never really thought about a collab, and I guess that was just kind of my ego. I just thought I could do it alone. You know, like I don't really need a collab. But if I could do a collab with anybody, it'd probably be some of the people that like because I died off from the music scene for a little bit. I didn't record music. And then I came back on when I started hearing people like Daleks and Lenny Tavares and shit.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, bro, that's my style. Exactly. And that's the shit that people told me wasn't going to work. And now these guys are doing it and they're blowing up. So that's what got me back into the music.
Hell
right?
Yeah.
So I'd like, you know, doing some shit with them just to tell them, hey, I started this fucking singing to the reggaeton shit. You know?
I did this before you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, you want to give any advice to like any artists that want to, like any people that want to become an artist?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Look, don't do it for the fucking money. Don't do it for the drugs. Don't do it for the bitches. Do it for the love of the music, baby, because anything else is just a distraction and it's going to derail you. I'm telling you, bro, if it wasn't for the girls, if it wasn't for the drugs, if it wasn't for the alcohol, I was on a roll, bro. Like, you know, back when we first started, I was on a roll. And this was pre-social media, guys, right? And we were on a roll without social media. Everybody knew who John B and Cuatro L was back in those days, right? Everybody knew they could throw on a beat and I would come out with a fucking hit, right? But I was just too stupid, bro. I let the girls get in my way. So stay focused, motherfuckers.
Yeah, definitely. Now, do you have any upcoming projects that you're doing?
Hell like, yeah, bro. We actually do. Check it out, bro. So back in the days, probably like 10, 12 years ago, I recorded a reggae song. It was called Te Quiero.
Okay.
And I just had the beat remade. And we're gonna re-record that shit, bro, because it's got like a cool little reggae vibe with the sexy fucking smooth vocals of John B behind it. So
yeah, stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
Now, where can people follow you, follow your music, where they can find your music?
Hey, I'm on all platforms, baby. Just John Briseño, okay? I go by the name of John B, but some other old-ass motherfucker already stole that name from me. So on the music platforms, I'm as John Briseño, JONBRISENO. You got all the music on there, baby. So just go check it out.
Hell yeah. Go check it out, people. Hey, I just want to thank you so much for your time, bro.
It's my pleasure, Big Dan.
But yeah, so guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, you know, and this was the Outcome Production Podcast. Let's go.
Peace.
Outcome Productions Podcast.